Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Force 13 Extras game shows. And throughout the next half an hour, we're going to be finding out who goes through to the next round. The reigning champion from last time is Devon. Hi, Devon.
Hello?
Would you like to tell us a bit about yourself?
There's really not much to say. I don't even know what to talk about with myself. Currently, I'm on summer break from college. I go to Lycoming College, currently working on a bachelor in astrophysics.
And you like tracking
Pretty much
scores?
my only impressive thing going on right now.
Fair enough. And our newcomer today is Craig. Hi, Craig. How are you?
I'm very well, Nathan. I'm very excited to be here, actually, to be playing.
Oh, yeah.
I guess man who's actually deserved to be here.
Pardon, what was that?
Playing against man who's actually deserved to be here.
Yeah.
Fine.
Indeed. Very good. Let's get cracking then immediately because we are very slightly behind schedule. It's Devon versus Craig, episode 6. All the information looks correct. Let's begin. Of course, round 1 is the general storm knowledge round. I'm sure both of you know how it goes. You get 10 points for every correct question answered. And there's 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. The first person to play is going to be Devon, who's looking down.
That's not good, Devon. Come on.
Let's do this.
I'm just going to turn your mic down whilst Devon's round is in progress.
Okay.
All right, Devon, your time will start when I say it does. Okay, here goes. Your time starts now. What is the average amount of storms that form worldwide each year, 65 or 85?
85.
Correct. Cyclones Olwyn, Lam and Marcia collectively affected how many Australian states in 2015?
3.
Correct. Which 2008 hurricane made landfall first, Ike or Gustav?
Gustav.
Correct. Pablo was the Philippine name for which 2010 super typhoon?
Pass.
In 2010, 2 storms with the same name formed somewhere around the world. Was the name Alex or Thomas?
Thomas.
Indeed, I think it was. Hurricane Raymond was the only major hurricane in the East Pacific in which year?
2007.
Well, 2013. I'm not sure if there was one in 2007. I'll find out. Name any storm that made landfall at Category 5 intensity. Any storm at all.
Camille.
Pardon? Camille, okay.
Camille.
And Hurricane Andrew made its final landfall in which US state?
Louisiana.
Correct. Name any Atlantic season which featured Hurricane Chris. I'll give you the time to answer this one.
2011.
Incorrect. It was 2012. Oh.
Off by a year.
I got a bit confused with the Hurricane Raymond question. You were incorrect, I'm afraid, because 2013 it was the only major hurricane in that year.
Yeah, I just guessed.
Well, it wasn't a bad guess, but no cigar. So after round 1, Devon gets 60 points. So Craig has just a wee bit of catching up to do. Do you relish the challenge, Craig?
Yes.
Well, best of luck. I'm sure you know your stuff. You seem to.
Hopefully.
All right, here goes. Your time starts now. Yolanda was the Philippine name for which 2010 super typhoon?
Pass.
In 2012, in which basin did Cyclone Evan cause disruption across multiple islands?
Pass.
What was the first Category 5 storm of 2015?
Cyclone.
Correct. Name the first major hurricane of the 2010 Atlantic hurricane season.
Hurricane Alex.
Incorrect. Alex Cat 2, I think. What was the first Category 5 typhoon of 2014? Category 5 typhoon.
Agaput.
Incorrect. Name a US Gulf Coast landfalling storm from the 90s. Any at all?
I reckon under.
Correct. A storm with winds of 80 miles per hour is what category on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale?
Pass.
Oh, it's 1. In what decade did names start to be used in the Atlantic? I'll let you answer.
Was that 2000? 19...
Hurry.
1962.
It was the 1950s. So, Craig, I'm afraid, finishes with a measly 20 points after round 1.
Ah.
Bah.
Ah.
Don't worry.
You may think this was an excuse, but Nathan, yeah, but you were thinking this is an excuse, but you were breaking up, Nathan.
Oh, was I really?
You were. I'm not joking. This was an excuse. You were. I need to investigate this. This is not an excuse. It's
Oh
not an
dear.
excuse.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I'm being dead honest to you.
Well,
Yeah,
enough of the excuses.
I hate making.
Now, I was going to do round 2, but it appears that I am unable to. Actually, we've got a slightly abridged version. We've got a slightly abridged version of Guess the Storm. There are only 2 storms per person in this one.
To some person.
Sorry, what was that, Devon?
I thought there was only 2 storms to begin with.
No, it was 3.
Oh yeah, 2 storms plus the track.
That's right. I've only had time to create 2 today. Would anyone like to volunteer to go first, or shall I dictate?
You can dictate.
All right. Devon, because he's winning, he's going to go first.
Ah.
All right then, Devon. Here's your first storm. What is it?
Not a clue.
Yes, the first clue, an Indian Ocean cyclone.
God.
Oh, God.
No. Clue.
All right. A Category 4 storm on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale.
Clue.
Fairly intense then. A storm that occurred in the past 6 years.
Clue.
Well, a P-name storm that formed in May and dissipated in June. Around this time of year.
Clue.
Well, the final clue, is it Cyclone Fet or Cyclone Phelan?
Bet.
Correct! Devon gets another 10 points. Oh, sorry, how many does he get for that? Yeah, 10 points.
10 points.
Yeah, thanks for timing. That could be crucial. That could be entirely crucial to the game. Who knows? But here's a chance to extend your lead as well. There's your next second storm, Devon.
Keep the clues coming.
All right, they're coming. A southern hemisphere cyclone. I mean, if you figured out which way it was spinning, that was pretty obvious. There's no trickery here. They're all facing north, inverted.
Next.
Yep. A storm that occurred in the last 5 years, so just slightly more accurate than the last one, peaked a Category 3 storm near Australia's top end. It's on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. I'll also tell you it was Category 4 on the Australian scale as well. I'm not sure how that will help you. But it caused $64 million damage in Australia this year in 2015.
Next.
All right, well, it's between Cyclone Lam and Cyclone Marcia.
I don't know why. Lamb sounds good.
Ah, it does
I'll go
sound
there.
good because it's correct. And Devon gets another 10 points out of that. So Devon's now up to 80 compared to Craig, who is on 20. So he'll want to do pretty well in this Guess the Storm round. We're also going to do a little points builder at the end of this as well because we don't have one of them. Craig, your first storm.
Clue.
Alright, it's an Atlantic storm pictured whilst subtropical. It's actually very reminiscent of what may happen very soon in the Atlantic.
Clue.
Alright, it's a storm that occurred in the 21st century. Not sure how much that helps anyone.
No, probably not. Clue.
It did not make landfall. That would certainly rule out one in my mind.
Clue.
The first named storm of the 2007 season.
Clue.
Now Craig's thinking. Well, choose between Alberto and Hurricane Andrea.
Is it Hurricane Alberto?
Oh, Craig! It was the latter.
Oh,
Hold on, Andrea became a hurricane in 2007?
Sorry?
Andrea became a hurricane in 2007?
Oh, I shouldn't say a hurricane, should it?
oh, come on.
Anyway.
Come on, man.
Alright, I'm losing the plot, sorry. You got what I meant anyway, looking at the names.
Yeah.
It's just storm then. No point for your first.
Yeah, I don't. Clue.
Hold on, let me finish my drink. Atlantic
Okay.
hurricane once more. This time it is.
Clue.
Right, a storm that occurred in the 2010s, so not so long ago.
Clue.
Right, a storm that peaked as a Category 1 hurricane.
Clue.
Right. Never made landfall, but passed close to Cape Verde in 2013.
Clue.
Does it ring any bells, Craig? Is it Humberto or Cristobal? Think about this, Craig.
You gotta remember, I didn't start tracking until this year, so come on.
Oh, damn it. What are you doing?
I'm thinking, what do you think?
Alright, I'll let you think. Can't give you all day, though.
I'm gonna go for guess Umberto.
Well, it was a good guess, because you got it. Good guess, because you got it.
Yeah.
So, Craig has precious 10 more points to his name, and he finishes that round with 30. Now, something that we don't normally do during this, but we will this time, because we only showed 2 storms. We're going to do a bit of a points builder as well. So, Craig, first of all, this is actually, let me just load up my screen. And Craig's on 30 now. Devon on 80. Okay, Craig, to build as many points as possible, you've got 10 seconds to tell me to name as many Atlantic hurricanes as you can from the year 2013. Go.
Ingrid.
Correct.
Irene.
No. Time's up, Craig. That was a quick 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You got 10 more, though. Devon, you know what I'm going to ask you next. No? Okay. You've got 10 seconds to name as many Atlantic hurricanes from 2014. Go. He's got a blank face. Oh, we're out of time.
I do. I did not pay attention at all to the 2014 season.
Oh, what planet were you on?
I just didn't pay attention at all to 2014.
What planet were you on, Devon, man? Anyway, we're going to take a short break now because this is a bit messed up. Anyway, it's 80-40 at the end of round 1. At the end of round 2. If you want to be part of a future game show, send a message to force13@hotmail.co.uk to take on the winner of this evening's show. In the meantime, Devon, do you have any tornado activity to report for us?
Yeah, I'll bring that back up. I know that there is a rather large and destructive tornado in north central Kansas right now, and it appears to potentially be heading towards Superior, Nebraska in the near future. I don't know if the tornado is weakening at the moment. I just know that it's rather large, confirmed.
Uh-huh.
Let me pull it up here. Let's see here. It just says a confirmed tornado.
Oh, nice.
So, for anybody that might be viewing, if you know anybody in Superior, Nebraska, there is a confirmed tornado heading over there. There's also 3 tornado warnings to speak of in central Oklahoma.
Oh, I can hear feedback.
One of them is heading directly for Chickasha, Oklahoma. The other, currently it's just 1 warning. It made the way the map made it look like 2 different ones. There's also another tornado warning for a cell that's located north of Watonga, Oklahoma. I'm going to try to get a more precise location here. Just a little bit north of Isabella, Oklahoma. Yes, Christopher? What?
Oh, looks like we've got some interference. Hey, Craig, how do you think you've done in the show so far?
Not well.
Ah, that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Well, hey, there's still another half to go. Are you ready, guys? Well, it's time for the round. This is round 3, and Devon is going to be the first to answer to his specialist subject. And what is it?
Should still be astronomy.
And it is indeed. We've got only 11 questions lined up for astronomy. But if he gets through all 11 questions before time runs out, then we'll just ask him some Cyclone questions. As you do. Devon, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm not. Right, I know I am. Round 3 commences now, and the time also starts now. The phase of the moon that follows the waning crescent is called what?
Pass.
True or false, there are 4 types of galaxies.
False.
Incorrect. Who was the first person to use a telescope to study astronomy?
Galileo Galilei.
Correct. What are the fingertips of spacesuit gloves made from?
Pass.
Oh, true or false, a day on Mercury lasts 70 Earth days.
No, failed. No.
Go on,
False.
Correct. What does SETI stand for?
Pass.
What substance covers the surface of Mars, giving its red appearance?
Iron oxide.
Correct. How many people in total have walked on the moon's surface?
11.
12 I've got here. What was the name of the space flight used by Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong to reach and eventually land on the moon in 1969?
Apollo 14.
Oh, not quite. How long did it take the sun's light to reach Earth?
8 minutes.
Correct. Which planet is named after the ancient Roman goddess of love?
Venus.
Correct. And that is the end of the 11 questions, just as you ran out of time, so that went pretty well. And after that, Devon got 5 correct, so that pushes him up to 130, which has Craig a bit of a mountain to climb, unless he does well in this round.
Bloody awful.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
I can hear myself in the background, good lord. Right, Craig,
Yeah.
what's your specialist subject this evening?
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yep.
Yeah. Craig's specialist subject this evening is football. Now, that's British football. Or perhaps English football, who knows. I've no idea what about these questions, Craig. I'm not really a football person, so goodness knows if they're right or wrong, or whether they're accurate or not. But let's try it out anyway. Here goes. You've got 60 seconds on the clock. Are you ready? 11 questions.
Yep.
Yeah?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yep.
Where was the 1986 World Cup held?
Germany.
Incorrect. Who was the last player to captain England before David Beckham?
Pass.
What football club did Gordon Banks play for when he won his 1966 World Cup medal? These are a while ago, aren't they?
Yeah. Pass.
England coaches Sammy Lee and Ray Clements played together at which club?
Manchester United.
Incorrect. How many places were allocated to African teams for the 2006 World Cup? Just a number.
Ghana. Kenya.
Might
and
want to
South
hurry.
Africa. I can't think of the other one. Or is it Cameroon? I'll go stick with Cameroon for the last one.
How many? How many? That was the question. Can we fast forward? Oh, you're out of time
Yeah.
anyway. Craig, what's happened?
Oh,
Look, I'm gonna
no.
ask you another question,
No.
right? I'm just gonna ask you another
No.
question because I have some sympathy there, right? What was the score after extra time before England lost on penalties to Portugal in the quarter-final of the European Championship in June 2004? What was the score?
4-2.
After extra time before penalties? I wouldn't think so, Craig. It was 2-2. Well, unfortunately, Craig's scores 0. Craig, what's going on? What planet is
I
this?
know.
Just remember, next is a general knowledge round, and I'm gonna bomb it. So
Oh, man.
That's it.
this is going to be a massacre.
Right. Well, I'm not sure I've got enough questions for the general knowledge round. So again, if we run out of questions, then we're going to go to Northern Hemisphere tropical cyclones questions, and I just need to get my my clock up. So talk amongst yourselves.
I want to know what the fourth type of galaxy is.
That's what it said here.
I know elliptical, I know spiral, and I know irregular, unless irregular has been broken down into 2 different types now. I mean,
Yeah.
That question of the 1936, I wasn't born.
All right, Craig. Never mind.
this is why you don't select sports as a subject. They're either really easy questions or really difficult questions.
Well, I only found really difficult questions in the 20 minutes I had to prepare for the show. Anyway. Are we ready for the final round, guys, please?
Oh dear.
I'm ready as I can be.
Alright, good. I don't need a pen for this bit. 2 minutes on the clock. I will stop it every time someone buzzes. Actually, can we do a quick buzz test? I'm going to count down from 5 to 0. When I say 0, say buzz. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Buzz.
Buzz.
Ooh, a bit of delay on Craig. We'll try our best, Craig. Let's do this. The time starts now. The original Ferris wheel was erected in which US state for the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition?
Buzz.
Devon.
Massachusetts.
Incorrect. Craig, what do you think? I can repeat the question if you'd like. The original Ferris wheel was erected in which US state for the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition? The US state. Craig, are you still with us?
Yep, I'm still here. I've got no idea.
Just guess.
Nebraska.
Incorrect. It was Illinois, apparently. Starting the clock again now. The state of Baja California is in which country?
Buzz.
Devon.
Mexico.
Correct. Starting the clock again. A classical guitar is popularly referred to as what nationality? Classical guitar, popularly referred to as what nationality? Nope. We'll continue. The Mossbauer effect refers to what sort of radiation?
Buzz.
Devon.
Gamma radiation.
Correct. To 150. In which country did the motor scooter originate from?
Buzz.
Devon.
United Kingdom.
Incorrect. Craig?
Italy.
Sorry?
Italy.
Correct, it's Italy. Craig gets to 50. Is there a chance? 43 seconds gone. Just over a minute to go. Okay, you're starting the clock again. Removal of salt from brine to produce fresh water is commonly named what?
Buzz.
Devon.
Desalination.
Correct. What was the German World War II Air Force called?
Buzz.
Devon.
Schudenschwaffel.
Incorrect. Craig.
No idea.
It was Luftwaffe. To what colour is the human eye most sensitive?
Buzz.
Devon.
Green.
Correct, it's green. The majority of the Amazon rainforest is contained within which country?
Buzz.
Devon.
Brazil.
Correct, it's Brazil. A shearwater is what type of creature?
Buzz.
Devon.
Insect.
Incorrect, it's a bird. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have given that to Craig, actually. Never mind.
Never
Sorry,
mind. Oh, wait, wait.
What is the capital of Kuwait? Any ideas or continue?
Buzz.
Devon?
Kauai.
No, not as far as I know. Next question. Galanthus nivalis is the Latin name for which garden flower? Time's
Buzz.
ticking. Devon?
Tulip.
Nope. Craig, do you know? Galanthus nivalis, the Latin name for which garden flower?
Daisy?
Nope, not Daisy. It was Snowdrop. 28 seconds starts now. People born on April 17th have the which sign of the zodiac?
Buzz.
Devon?
Aries.
Correct. In which European city, capital city, lies on the river Vistula? Probably no takers for this. We'll continue. Craig?
Is it Berlin?
Oh, not quite. It's Warsaw. I know Devon didn't know. Gevrick cheese is produced in which English county? Any ideas? 3 seconds.
Buzz.
Devon?
Northampton.
That's not a county.
Oh.
Northamptonshire is a county. Craig, do you know? Gevrick cheese, which county?
No.
You're going to lose, Craig, so I'll give you a clue.
Yeah.
It's very close to Devon.
Very close to Devon. Oh dear.
No?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
No?
No.
It was Cornwall.
Yep.
Okay, and 2 seconds left. Balls of What is a UK television comedy series hosted by Mark Dolan. And time is up, but I'll let anyone buzz in if they want. But the result...
I didn't hear the question properly.
The answer was Steel. And that concludes the game. Devon finishes up with 190 points. Craig, I'm so sorry. I was rooting for you, Craig. 50 points.
Yeah.
Hard luck. But maybe next time.
Yeah.
There will
I'll
be
get
next
this audio
time.
sorted.
There will be.
I'll get this sort of audio sorted out. Get audio sorted out.
That was a little bit of a problem,
Because-
especially with the bit of the delay there.
Yeah, see, I think that's what half of the reason why I probably lost. But never mind.
But
Well,
there we
That
are.
might be perfect timing.
Well, Devon wins 3 in a row, and fantastic news for Devon.
No, it's just my dog barking at random stuff. Again.
Devon, how do you feel that you've won 3 in a row?
Lucky.
Lucky. Well, I
Okay.
tell you something. I think Jason will be very interested in playing you next.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Jason.
Oh, I am as well. And that will probably occur, I expect, either Friday or Saturday evening. We'll see exactly when, and we'll let you know. We'll let everyone else at home know as well. But for most this evening, that's all from Force 13 Extras Game Show. We'll be back with episode 7 within the next week. Until then, we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.
Toodles.
Toodles.